Hey, can you guys hear me? Please put in the chat if you can hear me. Hey, everybody. I know I haven't been on here in forever. So shout out to you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about are reptilians are real. And I did a little research. So I'm going to give you what I have found out and what people think about reptilians. Also, if you guys want a reading, definitely hit me up in the chat and I will put that information here as well. But let's go ahead and get started. Let's see who we have. Now, like I said, if you want to read and definitely put your information in the chat. So let's get started. A lot of us, I don't know if you've been seeing the girl that has been on the plane freaking out about seeing somebody who is not real. Now, me at first, I thought maybe she's just drunk. You know, they sell drinks on the plane, so maybe she's just drunk. But I have done research and heard other people's explanations. So I just want to see what you guys think. First, let me go ahead and give you a video of a woman who was also on the plane, and she can tell you what she saw.
Flight with Plane Lady, and I happen to be sitting right behind her. So I've got lots of information that you probably haven't heard. So I had on headphones. I was listening to an audiobook. Then when I kind of realized some stuff was going on, I took them off. She was apparently having a one-sided conversation with this guy who was wearing a hoodie. And she seemed to be the only one talking. Like, she was talking to him. He wasn't talking back to her. And she was then proceeded to get upset. And I had a pretty good, because I was right behind her, I could see her and I could see the hoodie guy that she was talking to. And she was getting upset. Again, he wasn't even talking to her. He was sitting still. His mannerisms were really off from the get-go. And then you guys, all of the internet has seen, or all of TikTok has seen, when she walks up and she gets upset, she accuses him of not being real. And it was all very dramatic. The whole time he just sat there. He never said anything. He didn't move, nothing. She walks off. But here's the thing. After she left and got off the plane, I could see him. He looked over at me and he winked, and it didn't like this. It was almost like his pupils winked. It was from this way. And I'm telling you also, his tongue was like snake tongue. So that's what I saw at that point.
So, I mean, is she telling the truth? Who knows? But I find that very interesting. And I've seen a lot of videos here recently about people saying that they have seen reptilians as well. So with that being said, have any of you guys ever seen a reptilian? Do you believe in that? Now, I do have snippets from the question I asked on Divine Honesty, and there's people who say that they have seen them, and there's people who believe that they ain't real. Now, what I find interesting is the actual picture, supposedly from the picture of the man who they said is a reptilian. And let me get that picture for you guys. I mean, I find it very strange, but who knows? Do you believe we're the only species? Who knows? So let me pull this up for you guys and show it so you can see what I'm talking about. Me, you really can't tell, but it's very interesting. So here is the picture supposedly of the reptilian, of everybody saying it's him. Now, if we go back, let me try to find the video. Ooh, look at the little baby. Okay, let me see. Because I think this is wild. Like, I've never heard of reptilians and things like that until I seen this video. I mean, I heard of them in the draconian race, but I didn't know that people were actually out spotting these motherfuckers. Like, who are y'all? Did I get the video? No, I don't think I did. But they did land the plane because she was able to get off. And another thing is, if she was able to get off the plane, why wasn't she arrested for causing a disturbance? Like, there's so much more information. But I do have some, let me see, some comments from the divine that also explains why people believe that reptilians are real, okay? And let me get those pulled up for you guys. And I also have a picture of an eye, of somebody eye that claims they're a reptilian. So, honey, let's see. Oh, they're not downloading. Hold on one second. So let me share my screen. Okay, let's see. All right, and if you guys want a reading, definitely put it in the chat. I know I'm having some difficulties right now, but definitely let me know. So I did ask this question like, I think like 3 days ago. And here are some of the responses, honey. Let me share the screen. Okay, so the question was, do y'all believe that reptilian people are real? Okay. And if you look over here with some of the comments, you can see people saying yes, 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 when you're aware of them and other behaviors, even if you can't see their facial features, you can begin to tell the sense them. They're always in walks of life. Wow. Of course, in our faces, but we take this as a joke or for entertainment. Yes, go to TikTok. There are some videos where it shows them shifting on accident. This is 1,000%. So a lot, like I said before, a lot of people believe that they are real. What are y'all opinions? Is reptilians real? And you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of the Bible verse, okay? I think it's in Genesis. When God cursed the snake or the serpent, and he had to then spend the rest of his days on his belly. Was he the first reptilian? It makes you think like, where is this coming from? And that's like one of the earliest stories that people have came across. So let me go ahead and get that information for you guys as well. Cause let me show y'all. Hold on one second. Okay, so it's Genesis 3:14. It says, the Lord God said to the serpent, because you have done this, you are cursed and are above all livestock and all beasts. You should go on your belly, or on your belly you shall go, and dust shall you eat all the days of your life. Okay. Here's another one. It says, so the Lord God said to the serpent, because you have done this, cursed you are above all livestock and all wild animals, and you will crawl on your belly and you will eat dust all the days of your life. Okay. So is that the original ideology of these reptilians? Because if you think about it, if it was a serpent and it had legs, is that not like a big ass gecko or a lizard? Like, when a snake has legs, what does that look like? So I'm just trying to go back to the earliest times where people are talking about reptilian races. And the earliest thing I can find is Genesis. So I just think that's very interesting. How people, hey, love and life. Hey, girl. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you. But I just thought that was very interesting. So if you guys, I know usually I don't really talk about, certain things. I usually get on here and just do readings, but I want to definitely dive into more of a podcast, energy and talk about what's going on in the world. I love, outside of the normal world type of topic. So if you guys want any topics or want to talk about anything, please put it in the chat. What are y'all ideas when it comes to the reptilian race? Do you guys want a reading? And I just happy to be back. And Loving Life, that's one of my A1 day ones. She's been here forever. So definitely get a shout out to her. Crazy, I was just looking through your videos to see when you was going live. Yes, girl, I'm back. I know I took a hiatus, but I needed to clear my mind. My aunt passed, or my great aunt passed, so I was just dealing with that. Then we had a reunion, so I just been kind of laying low, but I'm definitely back and back in effect. I would definitely be going live on Wednesdays again, so you guys would definitely see me there. Today, Sundays, I want to start doing my podcast, start talking about things and interesting topics that I come across. So that's what Sundays are for. Usually I'm only going to do like a 30-minute segment, and then I would clip these videos to make it a little bit more, organized when I'm done, and then put that on the page too. So if you are following the page, make sure you look out for that. And also I'm thinking about making a storefront and putting different tools and ideologies and things like that we all find interesting and beneficial. I try to focus on things that will heal the mind or reprogram the mind, because I think that's the most beautiful part of life, that you can actually change how you think to change how you live. And I love to give that knowledge to other people, especially the techniques and things and tools that I use to help me in my life. And thank you, Love and Life. I appreciate that. But yeah, so that's where I've been. And if you want a reading, Living Life, go ahead and make sure. But I'm just going to do something very quick on Sundays until I get a little bit better. But you said do it. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I'm thinking about that. So if y'all have any ideas, like, of course I'm gonna have sage crystals. I might do a Divine Honesty shirt or apparel, something like that, to that effect. So definitely be watching out for that. That's coming soon, probably within the next 2 weeks, a week and a half. That's coming soon. But yeah, I just came on here to give you a little sample of how the podcast will be. If y'all have any topics y'all would like, then definitely. You said do the storefront. Yeah, I'm really thinking about doing it. I know y'all haven't seen me for a minute, so I know I have to get my face back out there. But yeah, I'm really thinking about doing it. I think some of, like I said, the techniques and the tools are very beneficial for one's life. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. And I'm about to go ahead and jump off of here. Like I said, I just came to do a little simple podcast. If you guys want any readings or anything like that, definitely let me know before I get off of here. But I just want to say thank you. You will start seeing me soon, more often, more frequently. And thank you for coming to my podcast. Bye. I appreciate you.
No, ma'am.
No first for that.